Hey everybody, happy Monday, happy May. I hope you all are doing well today, enjoying this beautiful spring day that we have going on out here. This is your weekly update video for Monday, May 3rd, 2021. We are we're quickly approaching the summer months here, and we're just so excited. I'm excited to have some nice weather outside. It is getting harder and harder to be cooped up inside all day, but we're just grateful for it all. I've got a few things that I need to go through with you today. A couple of things are are reminders, and then a couple of things that are brand new updates for you. So I'm not going to waste any time getting into it here. But before I do finish, I'll go through the plan for this coming weekend because it's Mother's Day, and I hope you all have already been diligent in getting your mother's presents. And if you haven't, then you've got a week to take care of that, or 6 days to take care of that, I should say. I've got something pretty cool here in my office. Many hundreds of pieces of candy. We've got Lindor, some assorted, these little, truffles. And Jolly Ranchers. We've got 5 big bags of these bad boys. And some other things in the back, which will just remain a secret. So we've got a lot of fun things planned for that. We're going to do a photo booth out in the lobby, too, like we've done in previous years. So I think it's going to be a great weekend. But we'll talk through the service order here at length before I wrap up today. Until then, I do want to go through a few reminders. And the first 2 reminders are, first of all, this summer, we are not doing Saturday night service. You'll know I've mentioned this the last few weeks in the weekly update videos. This will start the weekend of May 29th and 30th. Meaning that we will not have Saturday night service on May 29th. The last Saturday night service for the spring will be May 22nd. We'll then be off from Memorial Day weekend, basically through Labor Day weekend. And then we'll, kind of decide what we're going to do at that point once we start everything back up for the fall. But that's the plan going forward, at least for the summer. Second thing I want to remind you about, happening the same weekend as May 22nd, May 23rd, which is Worship Night. This is happening the evening of Sunday, May 23rd, in the main lobby. We're going to do an acoustic worship night that night. We've already got the plan put together, and a lot of you are on that plan. Like I've said in the past, we're going to have a big vocal team that we scheduled to be a part of that, and most of you should have received your service requests by now. But we're going to have you come and be a part of kind of like a mini choir that we're creating for that evening. There'll be a few who lead certain songs, and really the only thing we're going to have amplified that night are the lead vocals, and then Tom's going to do some prayer spots for us throughout the night, so we'll have his voice amplified. Other than that, everything else is acoustic. So we're really looking forward to a different kind of setup for worship night for that evening. Again, May 23rd, I really want you to make this a priority. Come be a part of it. Even now, as you're listening to this, pull out your calendar and carve out some protected space around 6 p.m. that evening so that you can come and be a part of a special and a unique worship night. All right, so those are all the reminders. I've got now a couple of things that are new that I want to make sure are on your radar. The first one is we're going to switch up kind of how we do our Sunday morning rehearsals a little bit, and that'll be starting here at the end of May, 1st of June. We've not settled on which date for sure, but what I'd like to do is on Sunday mornings for the first 30 minutes of rehearsal from 7 to 7:30-ish, I'm going to separate off the vocals and have you guys go off and rehearse harmonies and vocal parts together with Jessica on Sunday morning. She's actually going to take that team and lead through this new process. And then either Brendan or I will rehearse the instruments and the rhythm section in the worship center. And the reason for this is we are wanting to be more intentional about our vocal parts for the weekends. We know that right now there's a lot more free form to it, and we don't want to completely eliminate that free form and the freedom. We just want to harness and maximize its potential as far as our vocal harmonies on Sunday morning. There's something really powerful when the vocals are well planned out and when the harmonies are well executed. It adds so much power to the music. And so we just want to be good stewards of that power. And so what we're going to start doing here at the end of May or 1st of June is Jessica will be connecting with the vocals throughout the week to work out where we're going to split, where we're going to have unison, where we're going to have harmony, where we're going to have just the worship leader singing. She's going to work all of that out ahead of time, communicate that throughout the week. And then on Sunday mornings, we'll have a special rehearsal. And again, this is not going to be like a new time or anything extra. It's just more kind of changing how we structure and how we do our rehearsals on Sunday morning. The nice thing about this too, it will help us maximize the time and really focus on the needs of each group with the time that we have. So, the vocal team really doesn't need to know a lot as far as the sequence in the horn section or the rhythm section. They don't really need to know that, and nor vice versa do the instrumentalists really need to know where the vocals are going to split their harmony parts and things like that. So we can meet the needs of each individual group, bring everything together back around 7:30, and then we'll run through everything together as a team. I really do think this is going to help us maximize our time and raise our level. We're always wanting to serve better and be better stewards of our time and our talent that the Lord's given us, and this is just one small way we're going to try that. So end of May, 1st of June. I guess if you mix those together, end of J or moon. Anyway, we're going to try doing that. So stay tuned. I'll have more details for that in the coming months. I just wanted that to be on your radar. And then the final brand new thing for today that I wanted to put on your radar is our creative team here in-house. They're wanting to be more intentional about updating our photos and our videos on our website and putting more photos, videos, stories on our social media feed that tell that show the life that's happening here at First Baptist Maryville, and in particular with the worship team too. And so they've asked us, the worship staff, they've asked us if we would take more pictures and videos and try to tell more stories of what our team is doing and what it looks like to serve on the worship team and things behind the scenes. And I thought, yeah, absolutely. I'm totally into that. That will help people connect. It will help people see that they have a place to belong, who are looking for a place to belong. The other thing that it'll do is it'll just help us be intentional about celebrating what God is doing in our midst. So, of course, more than happy to do that. But I also thought this would be a great opportunity for our volunteers, for us just as a team together to take on this task and to take on this challenge. And so I'm going to ask if you feel comfortable on Sunday mornings, whether you're serving or whether you're in the congregation, if you, because I know a lot of you do this already, if you experience a powerful moment, you'll snap a picture and you'll post it on social media. And I think that's great, and I want you to continue to do that. But I want to ask you to just think about how, if I see something that is really impactful or really powerful, how can I capture that, and how can we keep telling that story? One easy way that you can do that is just take a picture or take a video and text it to me. You can just, put like what the context is of what's going on. Maybe they're singing a particular song, or maybe it's a particular, part of the series that is impacting you. Or maybe you're taking a funny video in the production booth, or maybe you're all like getting coffee together. I don't know. I'm really bad at manufacturing like fun. I would be terrible at creating stock photos of people just hanging out and having fun. Like my photos would kind of look like I'm campaigning. It would just be like, so I'm not going to try to I don't want you to manufacture anything, but those of you who social media look for opportunities to just visually kind of catch the life that's going on here in the worship team and at First Baptist Maryville. I think that's the way I want us to think about it. Let's just capture the life that's already happening around us. I'm not looking to manufacture anything or build a brand or anything like that. I think it helps people who want to get involved with the worship team feel like it's more approachable and feel like that there's family there, there's fun there, there's connection there that they will want to be a part of. And same thing with the church, people looking in from the outside. So yeah, there you go. If you can help out or if you're willing to help out with that in any way, do feel free to just shoot me videos and photos that you take on Sunday mornings or Saturday nights. Okay, so now if you are if you're on a device and you want to hop into Planning Center, you can hop into Planning Center because I'm going to talk through the service for this weekend. Or if you're not on a device, I'm just going to put it up here on the screen so we can take a look at it. So like I said, this is Mother's Day weekend. The service for this weekend, it's Tom will be speaking, but he's going to be joined by Rhonda on Sunday morning, and they're going to kind of co-lead the message spot on for this weekend. We will start with, I already see where I need to make an update here. We're going to start with a 10-minute countdown timer for this weekend because, as we've been doing as of recent, we're going to do a pre-service song. And for this weekend, that pre-service song is Who You Say I Am. Amanda will lead Who You Say I Am, key of F sharp. At the 10:30 hour, it's looking like it'll be at the 10:30 hour. We're going to have some baptisms. Those are being finalized and should be distributed tomorrow. So if you take a peek in there later in the week, you'll see how many baptisms we have and which time specifically those will go live. That'll happen after the pre-service song, and then we'll go into welcome and greeting at that point. Following welcome, we're in here with our 3-song set, Raise a Hallelujah, No Longer Slaves, and Goodness of God. Sheila and Brendan are on Raise a Hallelujah, Sheila on No Longer Slaves, and then Amanda on Goodness of God. We will I've got prayer for message there. I actually changed that earlier this morning, but however, there actually will be a bumper video this weekend. So I'm going to go ahead and change that back so that shows up correctly on your screen. There will be a Mother's Day bumper that transitions our service this weekend. We'll clear the stage once that goes, and then, of course, we'll be live with Pastor Tom and Rhonda at that spot. Okay, and then the end of the service is going to look pretty normal, as it has looked since we've, of course, returned last summer. Invitation, offertory, benediction, and then we will close with the walkout. We'll do a reprise of Who You Say I Am, and that'll be chorus 1 before the bridge to the end. And, of course, we'll rehearse that on Sunday morning. This set should be fairly familiar to you. There's nothing brand new. We've done all of these songs several times. So the temptation with that is to say, "Oh, I know those songs. I'll just play it through." Don't do that. At least take some time and refresh. Blow the cobwebs off. Cobwebs. It's funny. If you go in, overnight, cobwebs have a tendency to show up. It doesn't take them long. So make sure that you are working through those songs and putting them freshly into your memory bank there. All right, guys, that is everything I have for today. If there is anything that we can do this week to be praying for you, to help you in any way, do feel free to reach out. We are right now we are actually working on a team event for the summer. We want to get everybody together and just do something fun together. And we're kind of working on nailing down some dates. We've got a couple of activities in mind, but we're nailing down some dates on that. So hopefully next week for the weekly, I can give you that information and we can plan something fun together. But in the meantime, if there's anything that we can do to help you or to walk with you, do feel free to reach out. Otherwise, hope you have a great week, and we'll see you this weekend to celebrate all of our moms. Take care, everybody.